Speaking of the Lakers, so just kind of want to get into it before they get to the All-Star break here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the team right now? And obviously they only made one move to get Kennard, which was, I think, pretty good play because they need a three-point shooter. But overall, what do you think of their team kind of in the first half of the season and what they need to do kind of in the second half of the season to be competitive and title contenders, if that's the case?
I mean, they're good, but they're not going to be title contenders. I don't think they have the roster for it. They're good. They're just not great, but they're good enough to beat some teams and upset some teams. They made a micro move, but in the bigger picture, it's kind of a macro move because like that could help them tremendously if they get the shooting they need. They may not be able to defend, but they can use their offense as defense and they can outscore teams. They can outscore groups with how Bron, Luka, and AR pick people apart, and then you can't leave Luke Kennard or Rui. You got those two guys on the wings that can shoot. I know you need Ayton and Jackson Hayes to rebound and defend a little bit. So that's kind of been the storyline of like it's still kind of lacking inside. But yeah, they're a good team that could upset some teams and possibly sneak into the possibly third round. But I think they're a second round, like maybe a second round team, but they just haven't been able to get healthy. They remind me, again, I spoke of this, they remind me of Brooklyn when they had their big three and Phoenix when they had their big three. We never saw KD, James, and Kyrie together for many games. We didn't see KD, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal for many games.
Yeah.
There's once one comes back, another guy goes down. Like, you just can't get right. Austin Reaves comes back, Luka goes down with a hamstring. And Bron's 41, so he's not going to play every game. So we have only seen them together for 9 or 10 games out of the 50 whatever games they've played. So yeah, it's tough to kind of give them evaluation, but they're a good team, and I think they have a good foundation that they can build around in the future. If you keep Austin and AR together, those are some really good pieces that you have moving forward.
Yeah. I've always felt sorry. Yeah, the Lakers, their kind of ceiling is the Western Conference Finals if they have like the right draw, and play the right teams, and so pretty much on par like what we've talked about. And so, but hey, I mean, you play. That's why you play the games. Obviously, nobody picked Indiana to make it out of the East last year, right? They had to get through New York. Well, New York beat Boston, but that's why you play the game. But yeah,
you got to get
as
lucky.
a Laker fan, I'm kind of looking
the
forward
healthiest team.
Yep,
like Indiana was the healthiest team, so they
that's
beat
right.
teams that were. I forget. Even the year prior, they beat like an unhealthy Knicks team.
Knicks team again. Yep.
They beat. I mean, the Knicks were healthy when they played them in the Eastern Conference Finals, but the teams that they played prior to that were. Was it Milwaukee team like?
Yeah, because Dame tore his Achilles. Yeah,
and even other guys were hurt. Like, I don't even think Giannis was fully. I think he might have had a calf.
He did.
And then the second round, remind me, was Cleveland? Who was not healthy.
Right? Yeah, Garland was out with a toe.
Mobley sat out a game or so.
Yep.
And then they ended up playing the Knicks, who was healthy. But like, it takes some luck too. So the healthiest team that's playing the best basketball is usually the team that ends up sneaking into, like, again with Minnesota Timberwolves, unhealthy Golden State Warriors team. They got to the Western Conference Finals.
Yep.
So that could happen.
Definitely.